Ramblin. I'm hoping at some point these shows will start from a very different location because even I'm bored of this view now. But the sun's still just hovering up the twilight hours now. It's a cool evening. That's actually quite nice, you know. Good walking weather. Which way are we going to go today? I don't really fancy going past a river. It's a big hill. Uh, Hello, Ronnie. How you doing? Nice to see you. Welcome to the chat. Apparently, it's the second rush hour. Only in England. Hoping to avoid this, but what can we do? It's another walk through Northampton. I think it's somewhere different than we stroll through this evening. What's that? Anyway, good day today. Been to visit with mother. She's in the hospital still. Much better today. Apparently, some super top-end doctor was called in last night and he read the riot act and got things fixed. We appreciate him. Oh, hello to the second person, whoever you may be. Welcome to the chat. So yeah, good day today. Heading back home now to service the new bike. Get that ready for work. And work out what on earth I'm having for dinner. I say that like the options are basically pizza and pizza. Now, did anyone catch any of the footage from the launch yesterday? I've seen a few bits and pieces. Very impressive. I would dearly love to be up in space one day. It'll never happen, but you know. But for the chance. Those photos and video footage are mind-blowing. Maybe one day we can all afford to go. I think I'd prefer space over the ocean. That's for certain. Yeah. Hello, Nancy. You all right? Nice to see you here. I have a feeling YouTube's doing its usual massive lag between people commenting and showing up. Want to pop past the old psychiatric hospital because rumours abound that it's closing. Be interesting if it is. I hope that's the case. People are looked after. Yeah, wasn't that launch something spectacular? Unfortunately, living in England, the best we get is a slightly milky white dot at night. It's a shame, but wow. Still got to watch the video feeds because I am, in fact, a toddler, and those sort of things always amaze me. Who knows? We may see another moon mission in our lifetime. Always been jealous of my family. They were old enough to have watched the original moon landing or the landing in Arizona, depending on your viewpoint. A nervous enough on airplane. That's fair enough. Yeah, as much as I would like to be there, I think I'd have a few butterflies at the prospect of strapping myself to what is in fact a firework. It's a nice house. It's one of the gatehouses. Very big, very posh. Offices now, I believe. The hospital. We do have some lovely, lovely buildings. Here's the other gatehouse. Now, that would have been the resident of the gatekeeper. he would live there back in the day. I mean, what a gorgeous little cottage. Absolutely beautiful. It was ornate ironwork. I mean, perks of a job. Beautiful house like that. Downside, getting up every 5 minutes away from the gate. This is at the moment as close as you can get to the inside of the hospital without good reason. It's a big wall. I'm hoping, if it does shut down, sadly enough, that in interim period, the council will allow it to be viewed for historic reasons. Some of the buildings in there are, as they were, obviously refitted inside, but as they were originally built by the Victorians and later addition sinks. I would love to look around them again. Many years ago, I attended an art auction there. It was, yeah, very interesting. Lots of weird art. Well, isn't all art weird, I guess? Who knows? There was no spacemen or rockets, unfortunately, or trains or planes. As you can see, the sun is slowly setting behind us. So we get blinded by the headlights. I'm not quite sure which way we're going to go tonight. The feeling we've covered most of this area. We can't walk through the housing area to the left. It's a dead zone. We can head down, continue down this. This is the Billing Road, which runs all the way from the town centre to an area of Northampton called Billing. Except it doesn't quite, it gets cut off by another road. Basically, any road in this town doesn't go where it says. We'll take a nice walk along it, see where we end up. Just trying to think what interesting. The park would be too dark and dangerous. We could, we could pop through the new estate. Built on the side of my old school. As you can see, the wall here gets a lot older as we approach the other gatehouse. This one is now definitely an office. I think people are still working. But again, really nice, purpose-built building. I think this one was built predominantly as a functioning centre, not a residential. And that's it. St Andrews Healthcare. May or may not be there for a bit longer. We just don't know. And you can sort of see through the fence there, all those lights, all part of it. Now, the press will tell you horror stories. And yes, there have been. But rarely does it talk about the numerous people that it's helped. Hello, Trev. Yeah, it's a shame. Some very, very bad eggs have done some unspeakably horrid things. And as a result, a lot of good people are going to lose their jobs, will be tarred by association wrongly. And a lot of people who are progressing their lives through the mental health service, making progress every day, going to get uprooted, shoved around, probably have to start further back down the line all over again. And that's not right. Now, not to get political, but it is. And that is just not how you treat people. They have needs, the right to care, the centre. But we will see. We will see. But on to a jollier topic. I agree. St Andrews has, and it is. You're right, Trev. a much needed haven for a lot of people. Yeah. But so you see, once you get off the main access roads into the town this time of night, it gets quiet. Allows time for thinkings and ramblings. Predominantly in my case, rambling. I could do 20 minutes on door handles, so this is nothing. Although I will apologise, those lights are bright. I'm aware they glare crazily on the screen. We're just passing the outer edge now off the hospital. That's how big it is. This whole road so far has been hospital. Strange. And that's the main gatehouse. Look at that. That is impressive. Gorgeous buildings. Will admit, if I was in the position and they came up on the market, I would go after them. On a par with cemetery gatehouses. I just love them. I'd love to live in one. Right, so this is the boys' school. It had some work done. It looks a lot cleaner. So you have all the different areas you can sort of see, different ages. I don't know enough about which part is which. I didn't go here, but I believe the main body of the school is housed in this area, where there's a cherry picker. Oh, they are having work done. Wonderful. It is a very visually impressive building. A lot of the buildings along this road were built at a similar time, so they have adopted a similar look. It's giving military academy. If any of you saw any of the footage from my trip to Chelsea Hospital, the military home for soldiers, very similar style. I would imagine the inside is probably much the same. Large, high ceilings, tall walls, simple design. I like it. Oh, God, that is bright. Over on this side, you can just see the tops. Now, these two buildings here have been a care home, private accommodations, some sort of nursing facility at one point, although that may have been short-lived, and back to private accommodations. I did see one of the apartments listed a few years back now, prior to the pando, and the first number was a 2. It gives you an idea of how expensive they are. Definitely out of my price bracket for an apartment. We have no rugby teams playing tonight at the rugby ground over on the left. We can't sing either, actually. We have, I think it's just out of season or coming to the end of the season for the rugby. Found out from my brother that the team he coaches, do not ask me the name, I have no idea, have won every game of the season, and they have one game left. So we are wishing them a successful game there. Would be nice for them to get a full card